Welcome, everyone, to listen to the Vibes Daily Devotions, where we take a little bit of time each and every day to help you to get one step closer to that goal of success, whether it be in business or just life in general. Thank you for joining, and here we go. And I'd like to start off this segment by talking about my childhood. For the most part, I had a really good childhood. My grandparents, they just loved me and they spoiled me. I got to spend a lot of time with them and I had a great time at their place. I got to do things that maybe some other kids didn't get to do. I got to work in a wood shop and I got to go shoot guns with my grandpa. He taught me all kinds of cool things. I remember tying a bucket to a tree and I had a little ball and I pretended like I was playing basketball, and he left for town, didn't know where he was going, and he came back with a brand new backboard and a basketball, and he set it up for me so I could actually play basketball. I mean, that's some of the great memories that I had. I got to go fishing, I got to go hunting, got to go work on a farm, uh, swimming. I had all kinds of cool toys. Got to see cool TV shows and movies, and the experience as a child was awesome. The music, everything was awesome, but not everything was peaches and cream. I didn't have a very good relationship with my father. I felt like he hated me. He treated me like crap all the time. He never came to one of my ball games. He didn't even show up for my graduation. Anything that happened at school, he was not there. He had other things that he wanted to do, and he just didn't seem like he cared. Maybe he did, but that's just the way it seemed to me. Um, you know, I don't like sharing this with a lot of people, but I want to be transparent so you know where I'm coming from. I was molested as a child. Never even talked to my mother about it. Never really talked to anybody in my family about it. Just a very select few knew. In fact, very select few of my friends even knew. So I'm sharing something that's going to get blasted out there everywhere. So now you know. Honestly thought that was natural when I was a kid. I was small. I didn't know. Happened till I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. I just thought that was the way things were supposed to be. So I kind of just put it in the back of my mind. And it wasn't until I was older I realized what had really happened to me. Now in elementary school, I had lots of friends. I played with everybody. We had a great time. Seemed like we're all one big group of kids. We had fun. And then junior high hits. And slowly things started to change. I liked different things. I liked different music. I like to dress a different way. I like to wear my hair a different way. And all of a sudden I started noticing that some people didn't want to have nothing to do with me anymore. A lot of the friends that I had were gone. I got a new group of friends. But then high school comes around. Things got a little more isolated. I didn't have quite as many friends. I still had some. I had some new friends. But then I kind of got to the point where I was getting picked on. I didn't want to go to school. I just rather die. I did. I wanted to die. Tried to commit suicide a few times because I didn't feel like I was worthy. I didn't feel like I fit in. Why was I there in the first place? I started hanging out with another group of people. We started doing things that you really shouldn't do, especially, as a kid. The drinking, the drugs. I got into trouble, did things I just shouldn't have been doing just because I wanted to fit in anywhere. And then I left high school. When I got out on my own, I had no idea what I was doing. I started kind of being an ass. I lost some friends. I thought I was a grown up and I wasn't. 19, I got married. 22, had my first kid. I wasn't mature enough to be a father, but I thought I was. Thought, I got a kid. I'm an adult now. Still wasn't an adult. And 95 comes around, I have another kid. 96 comes around, I got another kid. My drinking got out of hand, way out of hand. My marriage, I mean, we just seemed to go two separate directions. Never seemed to really come eye to eye on anything. And we decided to kind of separate. So I go off and I sleep with other women, decide to get back together again. It seemed like it made things worse. And as you know, I tried to be a better husband, but I couldn't give up the drinking. I couldn't give up the drugs. My father committed suicide. A couple of years later, my brother committed suicide. Drinking and the drugs got even worse. Believe it or not, I don't know how they could have got worse, but they did. I didn't care. I didn't take care of myself. I gained a lot of weight. 36 years old, I had a heart attack. 36 years old. I found out I was diabetic. Cholesterol, blood pressure, everything was just out of whack. So then that was the wake-up call. It was time that I needed to change. Now, in between all that, before I started back to drink again, I got into religion. I got into preaching, did that for 5 years. Yes, I am ordained. And I got accused of trying to cause disdain amongst the brethren, which wasn't me. I probably should have outed the person that it was, but I didn't. Instead, I got angry. I got mad at God, and I left. I think whenever my brother committed suicide, that was when I finally decided that was it. And I had quit drinking for a while. I did. For those 5 years, I didn't drink. Didn't do anything. Didn't, no tobacco, no nothing. And then all of a sudden, I just went at it full force. But it was time for a change. And that's what I'm going to talk about in the next segment. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.